Hey everybody, it's Cheryl from Cheryl's Creations. Thanks for joining me today. Whether you're new or returning, I appreciate you taking time to hang out with me and see what's going on in my my crochet world. And I got a couple of things today. I did some new plushies, a new pattern for me, so I will show you those. And I got my premiere order, my Black Friday order, which I don't think it was a Black Friday order. I think I ordered it before then. It was a sale, $3 a ball for the Premier Basics Chenille Brights. And so I put in a nice size order, and it's here, and it's like, just have to lay in my yarn. So I thought I'd show you what I got. I don't really have specific projects in mind, but I know I need to be doing more of some of the plushies, and so I'm kind of stocking up and looking at patterns and doing some planning for for like after the first of the year, because I'm booked up until it's all I'm going to be able to do to get my Christmas stuff done. I do have another market in, see, this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In 4 days I have another market, which will be my last market for the year. And so unless something else crops up, which I really don't think so, but that'll be my last market, and then I'll start planning my inventory for next year. So get my last one out of the thing here. So my premiere order, it is, and all of this is, if you've used Premiere, this is the Basics Chenille Brights. It's 112 yards, 5.3 ounces or 150 grams. And so I'll just show you what I got. I got some fun colors. I mean, I had to do some staple colors. The last time I got an order, I got white. So I got 3 balls of black. I've got that. And then I have most of the rest of these. I got 2 balls of things, except for there's 2 here that I only got 1. But I got 2 of the light blue. Okay. I have 2 of, I think this is called bubble gum. Yeah. I have 2 bubble gum. Now these are the 2 I only got 1 of. I got a bright violet and an eggplant. These will go together in something, but I'm just not sure yet what it's going to be. So, because purple is purple, and you just have to have purple in your stash, let me tell you. So I got those 2 colors. I got 2 of the Caribbean. I really, really like the feel of the chenilles. The velvety ones are still okay, but I really kind of like the chenilles. I got 2 in navy. I got 2 in poppy. So this is the brighter red that they have. I think they had another shade, but I didn't get it. I got these 2. I have 2 caramel, and I have 2 mushroom. So this one is called mushroom. It's kind of a lighter color. I have 2 seafoam. Okay. I have 2 hibiscus. And the last one is, I think this is tangerine. Yep, I have 2 tangerine. So that was my premiere order. So again, I'm gonna do some planning, and I do have white and I have cream, and I think in the regular, the more of the velour, I have some, I think it's called teddy bear, the brown color, which is a really good color. So I'm still waiting on my Joann's order. It says it's shipped, so I thought it might be here today, but I don't think it's going to make it. So probably in the next couple of days, I will have my big order that I made to Joann's. So that's my stock up that I'm doing. So, gosh, I was hoping that maybe my heat would turn up a little. It's a little chilly up where I'm at. And I think I've mentioned this before. It's one of these newfangled thermostats that I can't work. And so I text messaged my brother who's downstairs and said, because he's got an app on his phone for my furnace up here. And I said, turn it up. So hopefully it's going to get a little warmer, because I have a lot to do up here today. So the 2 patterns that I did today are snugglers, and I did a cow snuggler once before. Not real fond of the pattern. I really don't like how it turned out. It may have been the blanket yarn I used, I don't know, but I like this a lot better. And so the patterns I used were from this book. It is Mama Made Minis. Okay, it's Knotted Loveys, and it is by Allison Dratch and Lindsay McNutt. Okay. This book has a ton of patterns in it. I didn't pay that. It wasn't all that expensive. It might have been 19 bucks or so. But, you know, this has a ton of patterns in it. I like the book. I like the way it's laid out. I like the way that they wrote their patterns. I did not find any errors or anything in them. So, you know, this is a really good book. But they've sectioned it off. And so they've got fantastic knotted loveys. They've got a farm section. They've got wild, they've got woodland. So they got 4 sections, and looks like 4 in each one. So there's 16 patterns in here. And these are even the type that if you wanted to take a basic pattern and add your own spin to it, you could probably come up with a lot more than that. I just kind of stuck to the basic patterns this time. This book also gives some tips in working with some of the blanket yarns. It gives tips on reading the patterns, using stitch markers. Okay. And I know there's a picture in here of all of the Loveys together. The next one I want to do is a dinosaur. I just haven't got there yet. Where's the picture of all of them? Well, leave it to me. I can't find it. Is that one? Well, here's a picture of some of them. Okay. And these are the 2 girls that wrote the book. So you're asking, which 2 did I do? Well, the first one I did was the monkey lovey. Okay. Now it does give instructions to do safety eyes, but I want these for babies, and so I did not want safety eyes, so I just used a little bit of black a blanket yarn, a couple of stitches, and it didn't show a mouth, but I thought he needed a mouth. Kind of looks like a mustache, but it really is a mouth. And so I put the eyes on. This is a very low sew pattern because I sewed in the ears, okay, or stitched in the ears, because you start back here and you go around, and so when you get to this part, I sewed it or stitched in his ears, okay, and then what you end up doing is you turn the head upside down and you surface stitch the base of the neck, and then you work out from there. So, oops, I got some fuzzies going on here. So his body was one piece and down one leg. Then you came back and you hooked on another leg, you know, brought your, and then you sewed on the second leg. So the only things I really sewed on were the arms, okay, because the arms were done separate. And I would imagine, if I really thought about it, the arms could be stitched in. And the same thing with the tail. This could be completely no sew. The next time I do one, I'm going to try and think ahead enough and see it, because if I have the arms done and the tail done, they could just be stitched in around the rounds. And so there's my monkey lovey. Now, I did a little bit of yarn chicken and lost. So the feet are all this creamy sand color. But when I went to do the arms, I was short. So what the creamy color that I had left, I split it in two. And I did, as you know, like 2 rows of that, and then I had an in-between color, so I did 1 row, and then so it just looks like it gradiates right up to the arm, so you really can't tell that I played yarn chicken and lost. So I've been losing at yarn chicken a lot lately. I guess my estimations are off. So anyway, there's my monkey lovey. Okay. And then I did a bunny rabbit. And I'm not sure I'm as fond of the face, but here it is. Here's the bunny. And this bunny is done in the pale pink from Bernat. Okay. There's her eyes. Maybe she needs some eyelashes. Maybe I'll add some lashes. That might help. And then her little nose is brown. The ears are stitched in just like the other ones, but you need to come back and sew or catch some stitches in the back so that the ears stand up a little bit, because before I did the stitched pieces back here, they just kind of they flopped. So you do have to go back and do an anchor stitch for the ears to get them to stand up. But the body was the same, same style. Boy, I have fuzzies all over this one. You know, started at the neck, worked down. I think the feet are a little big, a little out of, but I know that rabbits seem to have big feet, but there they are. I sewed the arms. Now I did have to sew this tail. This is a tail. Look at that big old fluffy bunny tail. I did put just a little bit of stuffing in this. The only thing that's got stuffing in it is the head. But I did stuff the tail. I did not stuff the feet. So this is my bunny lovey and my monkey lovey that will be going to market this weekend. So I do want to try the I do want to do the dinosaur. He just looks really, really cute. And they have a cow, and cows are real popular because I'm, you know, we're a good-sized rural community. I mean, we've got about 17,000 people, but we're in the middle of farm country. And so I do sell a lot of cows, and I think I need to do some different colored cow loveys and see how they turn out. So so yeah, look for maybe, I'm going to try a couple more of those patterns. I'm not sure whether it'll be this week, but I've got so many other things I need to get done this week. My schedule is full, and I know some folks, in my last video, I had the little walking monsters. I am working on that. It'll probably be the first of next week when I get the little monster tutorial out, so that you guys can, if you want to or whatever, you can take a look at that. So that'll be early part of next week is my hope to get that done. So that's about what I have for today. You know, thanks for stopping in. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. You know, come hang out with me again. I love it when my yarny friends pop in and see what's going on in my world. So have a great day. Stay warm because it's really cold where I'm at. And I will see you the next time. Crochet away, everybody.